Okay, I've just about got I'm sending you the bios in PDF format.
Awesome. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning into Network Live TV, where we're going to talk about how to increase your networking efforts locally, nationally, or internationally, as well as discuss some things that will help you up your game online. We are here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern. I am your host, Sabrina Watson, founder of NetworkLiveVirtually.com, where you can grow your business through creating live virtual relationships all over the world. Our meetings and membership are totally free, so don't miss your chance to come network and meet amazing people like the people I'm going to introduce you to today. So, of course, I am joined by my co-host, Christy Smallwood. She is with me every Wednesday. Well, not every Wednesday, almost every Wednesday, because she is in the Louisville area and very busy there as well. Our guests today are Steve and Susie Santersola, and they have an amazing product that they're going to tell you about. First, I want to make sure that everybody knows that we are looking for people who are absolutely serious about building their brands and their businesses while establishing their authority and creating a larger circle of influence to join us as hosts on NetworkLiveVirtually.com. So if you have these three main qualities, you're a team player, self-motivated, and dependable, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to chat with you about the benefits of being a host on our platform. So I'm going to introduce you all just, through the course of what's happening. But good morning, everybody. How are you?
Fantastic.
Good morning.
Hi. So let me introduce Susie and Steve to my co-host, Christy Smallwood, who's in Louisville, Kentucky. She is the author of The No Rules Way and Entree Networking and currently owns Eagle Eye Executives. Her background includes 20 plus years in media, marketing, and advertising, plus organizational management with focus on developing and launching new projects. Christy is a trained executive coach specializing in leadership communication. Her experience covers a variety of industries, ad agency, radio, franchises, small businesses, corporate and ministry, as well as nonprofits. She uses her gifts to bring order to chaos, getting things done, and motivating people to realize their potential, reach their goals, and bring their dreams to life. She specializes in training on self-awareness and self-definition that includes leadership, emotional intelligence, marketing, organization, personal development, and time management. So thank you, Christy, for being here, as always, with me on Wednesdays.
Yay!
So just so that Steve and Susie can get a good idea what that is, tell us in easy terms what you do.
I bring order to small business chaos. How's that? Because I just left a meeting this morning with one of my clients, and it is a three sisters own and run a beauty salon and boutique business together. And so they have their own stylist. It's kind of a big business for where it is, but because it's family owned and their belief system affects how they not only run the business, but how profitable the business is. Like, now the deeper we get on some things, the more transformation I can help have happen. So now they're going to be able to be more profitable and grow the business because we're working on awareness of the situation that is them, because it's a business, but they're family, and how all that interconnects, and then how family is leading the rest of the business. So this morning, it's bringing some order to that family-owned business chaos so that they can see the path that they want to go to be able to grow the business and actually make some money while they're at it. So that's a little bit of it without getting into the grand scheme of things, because everybody's different that I work with. And so I just start with, where are you now? Where do we want to go? And then I start digging a little deeper to figure out why they're stopped from going further. So kind of get in there and work on them a little bit just to kind of open up that thought process. And then we start making the plan of action to put that all into place.
So Christy works predominantly with businesses in her local area, correct, Christy?
Yes, currently, yes.
So let me tell you a little bit about Steve and Susie, because they have something very interesting that I think you're going to like to know about. Steve's mission is to create and offer simple, easy to use solutions that empower and encourage businesses to be early adopters of video as their primary marketing communication medium now. So they stand out as industry leaders. Those who choose to be leaders will be rewarded multifold due to video's dynamic effect on digital marketing, local SEO, and brand reputation awareness. So Steve has created, I don't know if I say Steve and Susie or Steve, you guys will have to coach me on this, has created a new product called Rapport 24/7, which is for live video testimonials of satisfied customers for businesses. So welcome, Steve and Susie. Tell us all about that.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to say to you is that to everyone that's listening, you need to broaden your perspective on the word testimonial, because the word testimonial typically signifies one thing. What we have created is a video messaging platform that allows individuals to easily create videos up to 60 seconds in under 2 minutes, have them uploaded to a dedicated management page. And from that dedicated management page on our servers, now they can share them to multiple social media within minutes. They can have it resident on their website on a designated page. They can email it to multiple people at one time directly from the management page. So very basically, we've taken all the complexity out of video recording, video management, and made it so anyone, and I mean anyone that wants to be involved with video, you don't need technical skills to do it with our system. Our app is so simple. Like I said, in under 2 minutes, you can create a video and then push it to our website, where you can go and within minutes manage it to all the destinations that I mentioned. It's really a very comprehensive. Testimonials tend to conjure up, hi, I'm Steve, I want to recommend something like that. But that's one tiny pinpoint of what we do, because we do video emailing, we do infomercials. So, but when I say we do, we provide the tools to do that, and we make it so simple that anyone has the opportunity. Susie?
Well, Steve is right. What we're finding more and more as we have pushed our platform forward is that if you use certain terms, people tend to pigeonhole you, and they don't broaden their thought on how creative they can be with this particular tool. The app is designed for capturing and creating, and then they go to our server, and then they're managed from one page. But there are, in any industry, someone can, if they have a creative thought process, if they really want to grow their business and make their audience pay attention, there are tons of ways they can create scripts, they can do videos so that they can put this out there and kind of target market their audience. I will say that our app is extremely simple to learn how to use. We taught a young lady how to use it in about 5 to 7 minutes, and she was out on the floor, and I had already created the scripts for an event, but she was already out on the floor and collected in one evening, in about 2.5 hours, over 40 extremely exciting kind of testimonials for that particular event that they could use to push out to their audience. So while a lot of people want to think of it in the terms of testimonials, and that's what we fostered originally, there's just so much more to the development that's underpinning this app and management page that excuse me, testimonials almost does it a disservice. It's an easy collection app, and working with our management page, it's easy to share out to just so many sources to do your campaigns, to do your social media, to send information on products, to send information on services to individuals that you're trying to connect with, and to also engage with previous customers, those you have not sold yet, or those you want to keep in the loop, or those who have not been back to buy or engage with you. It's really a very comprehensive platform, and it's very simple and easy to work with.
What I can give you a couple of ideas on how it's being used. We have attorneys that are using it to create infomercials. What they do is they'll take and create a 30 to 60-second infomercial on things to consider when you're setting up a trust. A CPA using it for pushing out onto social media once, twice a week, QuickBooks shortcuts of the week. So these are infomercial type of things. Air conditioning companies using it for documentation of system repairs, where they can document the parts that they removed in video, and then the parts that are new parts that they installed in video. Before and after on, this is not being used yet, but before and after on weight loss, if someone would like to participate with that, or cosmetic, dentistry, cosmetic events of any kind, where they can document it before or after. It doesn't have to be something that's always shared publicly, but a office could use it to document in video format before and after results strictly for their files. We do not put limits on video storage or on video uploads. We keep it very open, and so it's very broad the way we're using it. We do have an event planning company out of Ontario, Canada, that's using our platform for multiple venues up in Canada, and we've partnered with them, and we're using our platform at various events throughout the country all year long. In fact, we have one coming up this weekend in Pasadena, California. Then we have Dallas and Miami, but we've been all over the country so far this year and continue to do that. We have a pretty strong reach. We've got our first segue into Australia with a public relations reputation management firm that has just signed up. So they're starting to use our platform and to sell our platform in Australia. And so we've have some wonderful things that are going on for us right now.
Steve, I want to point out real quickly to Christy, I'm going to kind of, oh, great. We've got some feedback. Anybody have that feedback with me?
Not on this end.
I'm hearing it.
All right. Well, hopefully it'll just stop.
It'll work itself out.
Yeah, hopefully. So I want to, for you, Christy, one of the things that you do is your 2 Cent Tuesdays. Mm-hmm. The amazing platform that they have will actually allow you to just you can write yourself a script. The script will show on your phone, and you can read your script while you're looking at your phone for your video. They have a WordPress plugin that then allows it to automatically go. Does it automatically go to your website?
Yeah, when you install the plugin, you designate it as a particular URL to go to a dedicated page that you have set aside on your website for video testimonials or just videos. And with a simple labeling of the video a certain way, it automatically appears without having to use embed codes or anything else. And we have those for WordPress, Joomla, and Drupal websites. And we have other code that we can provide if you have a custom design site that doesn't use some of those standard website developments.
So for people like Christy, she could do her 2 Cent Tuesday video, and then it can auto share to all of her platforms as well as go on her website, correct?
Correct.
Now, does it also do like overlays? Because I know I edit my own videos, and so I'm able to put my name and my website or whatever other information I want on the screen as a title.
Okay. You could still do that if you record it and then upload it via the web. We are making some changes. I don't have definite dates, but the changes are going to be that once a video is uploaded, then you would be able to add your watermark to every video, so you could have a watermark of your logo on all your videos, and also allow for up to a 5-second pre-roll and post-roll. So you could add those in, and that would be something you could do right on the management page. So you could have your branding at the front and back end of every video that you wanted it on. And so that's some of the things. But in the meantime, until we get that in place, even if you record a video with our app for the simplicity of using it, you could always download that video, do your editing, and then re-upload the video, or just record it and upload it via the web. Because we have both a web form of our video recording app and a regular iOS or Android app for that. So it works for anyone at all.
So, Christy, the cool thing is that, I mean, not like for you and your 2 Cents Tuesdays, I think this would be really cool. But here's the super cool thing that they've got. So people that have worked with you, you can just email them a link. And they click the link on the app on their phone, correct me if I'm wrong, Steve, and they're able to give you a live video testimonial right then and there while they're happy. And that also can go to your website and can go to all of your social media places. Is that correct, Steve? That
is correct. We designed that part of it because we have clients that have different customers all across the country or the world. And by having the ability, you're going to have to excuse me, I'm fighting off a bad cold. So what you can do is we have an invitation designed into our platform on the management page where you simply fill it out, send it off, and once they get that and open it up, it allows them to, again, create a video without ever downloading the app. Via our web design platform, they can create a video in under 2 minutes, and that video is waiting for you on your website to manage. Every time a video gets uploaded to your account, you are notified by email that there is a new video waiting for you to go and manage. I was going to try to do something here because I think it helps to have the understanding, and we'll see how this will work here.
So, Christy, so when, like I was saying, when you right there, when somebody says, "Oh, Christy, I'm so happy about what, you did this or you fixed that," you can get on your little phone, send them a link and go, "Hey, can you give me a video testimonial right now?" See, right. Look, and see how you could even give them you can even give them a script, or you can say, be sure to state your name and what business you're with or whatever. But see how it allows you a script right there?
That's a scroll.
And we try to encourage you to do the script so that you're getting valuable information from them rather than just say, "Oh, yes, we love Christy. She's done a great job for us." What you try to do is create a script that's more defining than just a general kind of testimonial, because you want something that really says a message about specific things that you do. Mm-hmm. You get to create those, and then you can also change the messaging that is in the text part of the app.
Everything once it's uploaded to our system, everything is editable as far as text is concerned. So if someone sends you a video and they add text to it and you don't like that text, you can edit it and you can put whatever suits your needs. The one thing about video that a lot of people are still kind of grappling with and trying to understand is that video is unique in that if you ask someone to simply say, just tell me what you think about how you used our app, it's too broad because you need to narrow things down in video. Tell me what you think about our new app, and specifically what you think about having the video script in front of you all the time. Because for the video script up there, what a person can do if they're doing commercials, it allows them to look directly at the camera while they're having those bullet point items up there while they create their video script. And that's while they read the video script, and they're never having their eyes deviate, because you can tell when someone is looking away from the camera, even if it's just a couple inches away, and it keeps the focus on there. And video always needs to have some kind of context. If you're going to run video marketing campaigns of a certain nature, what happens is that you need to have multiple videos that you share throughout the 4-6 week campaign that you're running. And there has to be a theme to it. It's hard to have a theme to the videos you're sharing if you don't actually give people a script to go by. And that script creates the theme for your video marketing platform. And so thus far, it's proved to be a very valuable part of our platform, and having that script always up front there. It helps people tremendously.
It helps them remember what they were there to talk about.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know, when I do video infomercials, I'll just set my camera up on a little, when I say my camera, my phone, up on a little tripod and point it to me, and I touch it to record, and that's it. I mean, it's so simple. You know, I just sit at my desk and record, so it's relatively easy to do. But having that script in front makes sure I don't leave anything out, that I can cover the key points that I want to get in that brief. And the app limits you to no more than 60 seconds of recording time. If you want to record longer videos, you can still record them just off your phone or however else you're doing it. And then what you do is you load them from the web platform, because it makes it very easy the way we've designed it to just go into the web platform and just upload them that way directly to the management page. That's the way I do our tutorial videos. I'll do a 3 to 5 minute tutorial video and create that, and then I'll upload it via the web right into our system.
And once it's in the system, you just push a button, Steve, and it gets pushed out to all your social media, right? All of it.
Right. It's very basic. Sharing to social media, one thing we didn't do like a mass one button sends it out to all 5 or 6 of the social media we're engaged with right now. The reason we didn't make it a bulk push is because with social media, if you just copy and paste the same thing one after another, or push identical text content out to all your social media, Google diminishes the value of that because you're doing nothing unique for each social media. So what we encourage our customers to do, and then we did not do a bulk push, is to simply click on Facebook, put your tags, keywords, extra information. Before you share that, post it, copy it, and then post, then go on to Google Plus, LinkedIn, whichever the ones you're posting to. But each time when you paste it in there, alter the wording just ever so slightly. One little change will force Google to look at it as a total unique posting for that social media. And so it's important to make at least some minor change to the text that you're adding and sharing on each social media. And that way there you get a better scoring from Google with regard to shares on social media.
And you've got all your videos housed in one spot. So you can just log in and reshare whatever you want, whenever you want, right?
Correct. We are a true video repository. We work strictly on Amazon Web Services, very, the same system that Netflix is on. I mean, and so Netflix wouldn't be there and stay there if it weren't so reliable. And so we have the same system. Mm-hmm. And we really have put together a nice system in coordination with Amazon Web Services, where we do we have a development server with them, where we develop all of our material and all the modifications. Once we have them we're satisfied with the way they're working on the development server, we then push them to a pre-live server, where we continue to go through extensive testing to make sure that all the changes are acting properly and that it's working. And then from there, once it's passed all the tests, we push it to the live server. And so we take every precaution that once we push to the live server, that there is minimal chance of broken links or anything else that doesn't work quite the way it should. So we're quite happy with the performance on Amazon. The videos just upload very, very quick, and the playback is very good too.
I want to mention two other features about the management side of our platform. And one is the use of the videos. They are all private until you select to share them. So you actually have,
Similarly to YouTube.
I'm sorry?
Yes. Really,
Similarly to
Yeah.
YouTube.
You have a particular button that you control whether or not you want to archive them, or you want to share them, or you want to leave them private. So you always have control of the videos. And then there's also the repurposing value that we also have considered, and that is in the labeling, where you can apply certain labels, your own labeling system. It's kind of your own filing system, so that you can go back and pull a video at some point in time that addresses something that's important for your branding and your image and your audience, and repurpose that video because you have queued it in under the labels to have certain tags for yourself. So, you know, there's the ability to continually recall videos that you've already gathered. I guess we know in creative thought process in regard to video has to do with videos that emotional connection to all of our audience, whether they're clients, current clients, past clients, or those that we hope to be clients. I heard a baby.
No, that's my phone.
Okay, but anyway, you know, that's the value of, in particular, short video, is that emotional connection that you want to get. You can never get emotional connection with text, not the same way as video. And one of the things that we've learned to use our video platform for is sending just quick little messages rather than constantly texting someone, is to actually use the videos to engage by sending a thank you or sending a welcome greeting. Any way you can use the video to engage with your clients or prospective clients is better than just texting through your emails. And that's one of the things that we've been doing, is using them to finalize a meeting with someone.
we found that when we put in the subject line video email, we're getting a much stronger opening rate than we otherwise do, because of the uniqueness of a video email. So just simply, you know, so once they click on open up the email, it has the link right there. They click on it, and now they're getting a message similar to, like, "Hi, Sabrina, it was great meeting with you today. I just wanted to let you know I'll have the balance of the information to you by Friday. Again, great meeting. We'll talk later." And so by them being able to hear the voice, see the face once again, but just the uniqueness of the video email, it grabs people's attention, so they want to look and see what it's about. And so it's working nicely. A lot of times I'll just, as soon as I finish an appointment, I'll go down, get in the car, and while I'm in the driver's seat, before I drive off, I'll create a video email like that, upload it to our servers. By the time I'm back at the office, I log in, I share it, and so now they're getting that in video email form rather than just a text email going out to them. So again, the open rate has been quite nice on that. Trying to think.
The other thing
I wanted to
mention for Christy,
we've got
this feedback again, which just caused me to lose my train of thought. No, actually, I know what it was. Steve and Susie at Rapport 24/7, Christy, have a reseller program. So tell us about that.
Okay, we have both a reseller program and we have a affiliate program. The reseller program, the reseller actually manages the account completely of actually recording the videos. That's still the business's responsibility. But you would be the one that would go in and co-manage the account with the business, share it to social media. So if you are already engaging with someone where you're managing social media or you're involved with them to some degree in their with their website and helping them to grow their business, then that could be a viable alternative. And you get
or marketing, right?
Marketing, definitely marketing. And what happens with that? You sign the customer up, and then we bill you a discounted rate over what the published rate is, and which is somewhere between 25-30%. So you have that profit in there versus what you're billing the customer for. When most resellers, when they resell, because they're managing the account, they're not only collecting that difference between what they've sold it for and what we bill them for, but then they're also charging a fee for their time in managing the account. And that can range widely depending on the volume of videos being collected, how engaged the customer is, things like that. The affiliate is nothing more than a finder's fee. You find someone that wants our platform and you get them to log in, go to our website, select the level of account that they want. You get a one-time finder's fee for that. And whereas on the reseller, you have a profit built into our platform each and every month. So if you're going to take the time to manage that account, you should be getting something consistently every month. And so that's the way we've set up the two. We've really had, because we deal with a lot of website development and social media marketing companies, most of what we've had sign up have been resellers, but we do have a couple of affiliates that have signed up also.
Reseller seems to be the natural route for people that work with businesses. That's just my opinion. So I'm sure, I'm not surprised in that you've gotten a lot of resellers sign up. So Christy, I know that we've just like bombarded you with all this information. How about, do you have any questions? What do you think of what they got going on?
Well, I can certainly see the value in it, and a lot of different places would be using it. What do you find is the most popular business that uses that service?
You know, we have it scattered all over the place, but you know, I can tell you what that we target. Really, you know, we have, like I said, we have attorneys, dentists, air conditioning companies. We have just it's all over.
Yeah, we originally thought it was going to be more for the service industry. You know, anybody that was doing heating, air conditioning, carpet cleaning, housekeeping, anything that's a service industry, plumbing accounts, auto dealerships. But it's morphed into more of that. When someone hears of us, they themselves come up with creative ways they are able to use it. And that's how we have been surprised, if not shocked, by the attorneys that have signed on, because they see this as some way of doing infomercials that are within certain guidelines that they can do themselves and not worry about litigation or issues that have to do with laws. So we've had that. We've had event planners, which we were not thinking of the broad base of event planners, but they're using it for just so many things. And in fact, being affiliates, so that we have one lady that has started using it for weddings, where she can capture the well wishes.
She has a wedding photography business, and she's using the app now to, and this is kind of unique. I'm glad you brought that up, Susie. This is unique because we don't have it on the website yet, but we're going to offer what we'll call a wedding package, and that wedding package will allow the bridegroom to sign up with us. It's going to be a 3-month program. And over the 3 months, they'll be able to use the platform to record all the different things that are going on leading up to that. Whether it be they probably already picked out the dress if it's 3 months, but it could be you could include that. Going shopping for the dress, shopping for the wedding cakes, doing all of that, just documenting the entire wedding, rehearsal dinner. Kind of scary to think about the bachelor and bachelorette parties, but they could use it to document those.
Or not.
The other thing is that at the wedding, they can give ahead of time when they send out the invitation or a reminder, because a lot of this, they're reminded by, emails and things like that. They can actually share a login and password that's universal to the wedding, everyone in the wedding party and all their guests, and say, download the app, and during the wedding, record videos and upload them and that way they can get all the well wishes in video format, and they can get all this behind the scenes type video being collected from all the guests and everything else, and it's all being done on the app. And then they can download those videos before the end of the 3 months. Each and every one of those they can download and put into their own video library on a hard drive or whatever they want to do. But we give them one simple tool to, rather than being sent emails with videos attached to them, they all go into one spot that they can now manage, and they can start to share those special videos out via social media during that 3-month period and things like that. And so that's kind of exciting that they can use it for something like their wedding.
That's a very cool idea, huh, Christy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. An event planner came up with the idea because she saw how she could use it. She puts together a package for her wedding planning, and she would just add our package into it so that they could collect all of these different videos and they also can create a little cache where they can share some of those videos with their guest at a later time. So that's how that part of it has evolved. And it's just from time to time, someone finds a different way that they can actually use the platform because it's so simple and it's so easy and it saves them time. A lot of people, I know it's surprising for all the younger people that know how to do all of these different kinds of social media engagements and create different kinds of things. But for a lot of people that are, say, let's just pick an age, say over 40, they didn't necessarily grow up with all of those tools. And so it's harder for them to, engage on that same level. But our platform makes it a lot easier. We actually have some political figures that are wanting to use our platform and starting to, we've signed up 2 or 3, I think at this point, just recently, that are starting to use our platform because it helps them do things they otherwise spend hours trying to figure out how to do, and then they're just aggravated with by the time they do, if they don't have someone that's running their social media completely. But they are the ones that are out there talking with the voters, the people that they want to engage with. And so it's easy for them to take out our app and have somebody do like do an interview, not just a testimonial, but an interview style, so that they can use it to share on their page and out on their social media. We have realtors that are using it. not only to showcase maybe a new home they just got on the market and they think they have a buyer for it, and they can take some short little videos and send those to that prospective buyer and say, look what's come on the market, and engage on that one-to-one. And everybody loves to get that extra attention. Oh my gosh, they didn't forget about me. Here's the house they want me to look at. So we've got a lot of engagement from the real estate market as well.
But we've taken, the real estate market is really ideal for us because, as Susie said, imagine a realtor going in, getting a new listing. They know they have 2 or 3 customers. One of them, the hot button is the kitchen, and they know this kitchen is gorgeous, so they quickly take a 30-second video and narrate it of the kitchen. For another one, it's the backyard pool entertainment area, another 30-second. And now, before it ever hits MLS, they've already started marketing that to prospective clients that they know would have interest in the property. And so it gives them that ability to start to market that property right away. One of the other things is, you know, regardless of the size of company, this is designed for every size company. It can be a one-person business, or it can be a large organization. Next week, we're going to be in Atlanta working with a franchise company for the entire, basically the entire week, Monday through Thursday. And this franchise company has 150 franchisees. And so with the way we've designed our permission structure, we've got it set up so that at the very top, you have the franchisor, and then you have 150 individual franchises. And so what you have is the ability to have each franchise have their own dedicated page on our system, but the franchisor can still have access to all 150 accounts to see and monitor what they're doing with them. And then each and every account down at the bottom there, franchisee, they have the ability to go in and say, okay, Mary, you're going to do this part and you're going to manage the videos. Steve, you're going to manage the people who have access to use the app. And they can micro divide that up with our permission structure so it's endless. You can have 10 people doing 10 separate things and hold people accountable for the management of the platform by doing that. So we've got a very detailed ability for people to go in and work with our platform. And we can handle any size organization, a car dealership with 120 people that would be using our app, things like that. And it documents, we've set it up so that when the app is used and you give people individual logins, you can monitor who's using the app and you can monitor the videos that they're posting. And the reason we did that is because a lot of businesses incentivize the creation of video. And so what they'll do is they'll have contests, whoever uploads the most videos in the month, or they'll divide them into teams and they'll say, okay, whatever team uploads the most videos, and they'll do that so that they incentivize their workforce to actually be engaged in collecting videos with the app. And it's all, they're held accountable by being able to document who did what, because it shows who the author is on each and every video. And we do have on the management side, you do have the ability to go and watch and see how many times a video has been viewed, which is important. We have a local radio show host that does a business show. He uses our platform. One of the videos he had ended up with over 10,000 views. And so those are the things that, without having the counter in there, we'd have no way of knowing that had that enormous impact out there. So, those are some of the things we've done. It's truly a business tool, a comprehensive business tool that is, we've taken all the tech out and put simple and easy in. That's what I like to say. You don't need to be a tech person to use our platform.
Awesome. I have some questions about that. But first, I want to introduce you to Charlene Burke and have Charlene Burke introduce herself and say hello, Charlene.
Hello,
Hey.
Sabrina. Hello, Christy. Hi, Steve.
Oh, there.
Introduce
Nice to meet
yourselves
you.
to Steve and Susie. Tell them who you
Well-
are, what you do.
Oh, geez.
I know you get so tired of saying that. I hear you.
Not the
Wow.
40 elevator. It's short and simple.
So, I'm the founder of Search by Burke, and my blog is Grow Because You Know. I help businesses and individual business owners by helping them to grow with accurate information, mastermind groups, training, and networking. I host a Network Live virtually meeting every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time on Sabrina's platform. The mastermind groups are ongoing, and I just vetted somebody today. I've got room for someone that's starting in May 12th. Anybody's interested in joining a mastermind group, contact me. But pretty much that's it. I look for information to help businesses grow. I help you figure out the information that you have. I make sure you understand the information you've got. And then I help you to grow with training and groups. How's that?
So you'll
Very good.
have
Very
to come
good.
back
Thank
and watch this replay, Charlene, because they have a very interesting product that has a reseller feature.
Yeah, I was looking at that. It looks like a great app. The app is, my understanding, if you don't mind, make sure that I understand what it is that as a subscriber, I have access to the app, and it's just a single click of a button, and I can record a video that's housed in your servers, and I have access to it as long as I have my subscription open, and it can be shared on any platform once it's been recorded. Am I correct?
You are correct.
All right.
But that's a small piece of the small tip of the iceberg for sure.
Right. But that's the easy use portion of it.
Yeah.
Right, that is. We have a single page management console that's extremely easy. Right now, our SharePoints are Facebook, Google+, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. We're making some changes. Basically, they're all shares. They're simple shares that we do. It grabs when you click on to share, it grabs the thumbnail, it grabs the title and text of the video, and it shares that out. And you get the chance to add keywords, tags, and extra information that you want before you share. What we're changing is that we're moving, and we're actually, I'll call it growing. And for those of you that are familiar with Facebook enough to know that when you upload a video to Facebook, you start to scroll on someone's Facebook page, those videos automatically start to play. With a share, that does not happen. It requires an upload. And so we've almost got that upload process in place for Facebook, so that from our management page, you'll be able to actually upload the video rather than do a simple share of the video. And that
So
way
are you
it'll-
saying then that I'm limited to the shares based off of what you will allow me to share to, or am I
No, no.
provided a URL that I can share anywhere I want to?
No, on the share, you're talking about which social medias and all?
So if I record a video using your app and it is saved on your servers, which it is, am I provided with a URL so that I can share that video anywhere I want to? Or am I limited to the API that you have with current platforms that's based on the management page?
You get a URL, you get a share link, you get a short URL, you get everything that you can share onto any platform. But
Okay.
we have simple shortcut shares to the 5 that I mentioned, which
Okay.
makes it easy to simply say share, and it automatically connects to your Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or whatever, and it automatically goes there for you to add whatever you want and then do it. So in the background, we take care of the initial 3, 4, 5 steps in there.
Okay.
And we're also adding a share to YouTube. We've got to work out the kinks in it, but we are in the process of having a direct share upload to YouTube.
Okay. I didn't have one this morning.
How
I
was
got
your
caught
meeting
up
this morning, Charlene?
Well, first off, my presenter didn't come through with the proper information. And then I got caught up on an outstanding conversation and discussion during my morning mindset program. And that took priority, in all honesty. Normally, I would say that my priority is the Network Live virtually, but not this morning. It was good stuff. It was just good. Right.
Oh, well, sometimes things happen, right?
This morning, so usually it's pretty good, though. Usually we have, I try to get an unusual presenter, something that, something that most people haven't learned or didn't know about, or something new as a way that they can apply to their life right now and walk away with, right? And then network with each other.
I'm sure Steve would be looking for someplace to do a presentation. In fact, I saw that you did a video presentation to a group, Steve, and I saw that posted on TVBO somewhere.
Yes.
So
no, I
there we
think
got Christy. Christy's back. Go ahead.
One
Sorry.
you said you saw it on Facebook?
Yeah, I saw it it was a video on Facebook. You were doing a presentation in front of a room, and it looked like you had
what that was. I was live streaming
off
of Facebook's new live stream, and I live streamed my portion of the presentation, and so it live streams. So the nice thing about that with Facebook is that I can, if I know I'm doing it, I can reach out to individuals I want and let them know when I'm going to be doing that. They can come to my page and watch the live stream, and then it stays. But afterwards, it stays up there. So anyone else that wants to come and look at it, they can look at it, the recording. So it's rather nice. This weekend, when we're in Pasadena, California, I'll be live streaming a couple of presentations I'm going to do at that event. So it makes it nice to be able to do that live streaming. It's so simple. That it enables me to set it up, and I can do the whole thing right with my phone. And that, in fact, that live stream that you were watching was recorded off of my phone.
Yeah, that's the only way to.
No, it's awesome.
That's the only thing I don't like about Facebook Live.
Video.
It can only be done by the phone. I won't use my phone for that. So one day they're going to let me. I use StreamAgo to live stream from Facebook. I have to use the third-party app to do it from laptop or a desktop.
And
yeah, I've been using it.
StreamAgo.
Virtually everything we do is done off a smartphone. Just about that we do, and just because that's our platform, it's to say, look at these wonderful things you can do just with the simplicity of a phone.
Awesome. Also, Steve and Susie will be joining us as Network Live virtually hosts, I believe, once a month. Do you guys know? Have you decided when you're going to be doing that yet?
No, we have not. We have not.
The week of the 24th, we are in town. I believe.
Is that in May?
May.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be. I do know because you have another thing you're doing. So
that's right.
Give me a minute, Sabrina. Let me look at if you wanted it to be sooner.
Well,
no. That's entirely up to you guys.
The format of your meeting's going to be?
I haven't a clue.
Fair enough.
Well, Sabrina just brought this up, so we haven't thought about it yet.
Okay.
We've been running so strong this year. Every other weekend, we're in a different city throughout the country. working with this event planner we're tied in with. And I'm doing presentations all weekend, and then we're actually using our platform for the full 2 days out on the floor of these events, capturing videos. And once we get to the end of May, it's going to stop for about 2.5 months. So we'll have, then it'll pick up in the fall again. And so starting then, we'll have more time. But it just kind of snowballs on us because we end up with pretty much not having any weekend along with the 5 days during the week right now. And so it's kind of blending together. So, but I think that one, the 24th.
The 25th would be, we'd be in between.
Okay. It'll probably be that last week in May.
Well, we'll definitely chat about that. I was just telling them that they should join us at Christy Smallwood's meeting this afternoon at 2 p.m. so they can kind of get a feel for what we're doing and what's going on. Is there any chance you guys are available, Steve, at 2?
That I put together this morning already.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, Christy, I have a live workshop at 2.
That's okay.
We will.
Timing.
Today, Christy's going to have some great stuff happening at our meeting. Who's going to be there today, Christy?
Her name's Kim Good, and she owns Good Business Solutions, which does a lot of bookkeeping. And so she's going to talk about accounting and how it's like a hot cinnamon.
I know. I'll tell you what, accounting is like a hot cinnamon because I can't do it.
And yet that's the lifeblood of our business, isn't it? Is cash flow and keeping track of our cash.
Absolutely. So I'm looking forward to having her on this afternoon. It's different, you know, who really wants to sit and talk about bookkeeping the whole time. But if there's a way that we can as small business owners, which is a lot of what shows up, if we can streamline our processes or know the things that we need to look for to be more prepared on a consistent basis, that's the stuff I need to know. And this is new for her, and so this is going to be good because she's wanting to be able to do these types of training just like this. I get to bring somebody into this world now. It's awesome.
Welcome to our world, Christy. Yes, it's
right.
Exciting. So Preston will probably be there. He messaged me and told me that he's looking forward to Christy's meeting. So
cool.
You know, he'll probably come in from his car, but he's planning to be there.
Yeah, he does come in from his car frequently. That works, however, though. Okay. All right, you guys, we are pretty much wrapping up our time. For the people that are viewing our replay, I have just put in the chat box the URL for Steve Santorsola and Susie Santorsola's product, rapport247.com. You guys feel free to go take a look at that. There is affiliate available. There is reseller available, which I find quite interesting. So I want to make sure that Christy and Charlene get an opportunity to take a look at that because I think it's going to be maybe a good opportunity there for all of us. So and they will be joining us on networklivevirtually.com as hosts eventually. I believe that they will be holding something once a month. So I also want to encourage our readers, of course, to go become a member at networklivevirtually.com so that you will receive the emails and have access to the replays of some of the super cool meetings that we have with our hosts. I want to thank my co-host, Christy Smallwood, for being here today. Christy, please take a moment, let everybody know where they can find you, enter your links.
ChristySmallwood.com. Okay. And then everything else flows from that.
Yeah.
And want to thank our guest, Charlene Burke, for popping in. Miss Charlene,
you can find me at www.growbecauseyouknow.com. That's the easiest way to do it.
And hopefully we will see all of you this afternoon at 4 p.m. with our host, Christy Smallwood. She has Kim Good. Is it? Did she pronounce it good? It's got
2 O's and an E at the end.
2 O's and an E. So it's Kim Good, and she is going to share some expertise on small business accounting needs and things to watch for, what it takes to stay on track, what pitfalls to watch for, and tip to streamline your efforts. And there is the link for our viewers to register to either get your links to today's event, or you'll also get email for future events. Comments, questions, thoughts, anything anybody would like to share before we say goodbye? Steve?
I need to set it up, but what I'd like to do is offer anyone that's interested in taking a more detailed look at our platform, give you a special link that's not on the site to have, and it'll provide you with a no-cost access. We'll set you up an account. You'll have it for about a week to kind of play around with it and play around with the app and kind of get a better feel for it. So you let me know how that's best distributed to everyone, Sabrina.
Okay, I will absolutely do that. We have a private host group, so I would suggest that we start there.
Yes, I would agree to that.
Agree,
Let the other hosts know what you've got. Then we'll want to have you on our own programs to introduce it to those who attend our meetings. That's it.
Sounds wonderful.
Christy, last thoughts?
Really like sitting outside during these things.
Oh man, me too. I'm telling you, you have no idea. Moving my office outside. All right, you guys, I'm going to pause our recordings here. So I'm going to say goodbye to everybody, and I'm just going to pause our recording. So have a great day, and I will not be here on Friday or next Monday, as I will be out of town. So we will see you Wednesday the 4th. My co-host on Wednesday the 4th, that day, just for that day, is going to be Wendy Manganero.
Because I'll be doing a derby event that day called Battle of the Bounce.
So I'm pretty excited.
Doing the derby.
Doing the derby. Doing the derby. All right, you guys take care.